Oh, the live stream just started. Uh, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, from reaching out to me. So, thank you. So this would be the official video of the Euros. The European Cup final is right now. Whatever this would turn out, this game will be historical. Great, mate. My thing kind of crashed. Uh, oh, thank you. Oh, well, oh shoot. I thought my life cast was about to crash. Ugh. That would have been really bad, right? Yeah. My stream just crashed. Well, whatever. This is nonsense. Okay. If England loses this match, this will be the first time in European history that a team went to the finals twice on both consecutive times and lost the final. So if England loses the final, this will be the first time that happens in European history. They actually enter two finals and lose two finals.
The dashers, the dancers, energy and choreography, just a delight. England somehow immovable. They have stared into the eyeballs of adversity and they have not blinked. Repeatedly to the very edge. From tentative beginnings, England became the ones who refuse to lose. And of course, between Spain and England is France. French officials tonight. Kane leads the way, Pickford over his shoulder. Veterans both of the final 3 years ago. And here is the Henri Delaunay Trophy for which they compete. The trophy hoisted.
Jorginho Chiellini brings out the trophy. It's either coming home to London or Madrid. London or Madrid, it's either coming home. There's only going to be one winner. Both teams deserve to win. Both teams deserve to win very much. Very, very much. There's going to be only one winner. One winner.
Tonight the hands on that trophy. will belong instead to a striker. Spain led by Alvaro Morata, England by Harry Kane. Both will shortly walk out past it. Only one of them will carry it back in. And so the moment
One country wins and one country it's in vain for them to even make it to the final and lose it all anyways. It's going to be in vain for one, historical for the other. England hadn't even won a trophy in like 58 years. Not 58, it's probably like 60. I have to think about it, but like it's like 58 years or something like that, so very long time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Vamos, España. Come on, England.
If England loses, this will be incredibly painful. I bet this will be incredibly painful since they've been in the final and lost it. Of all gracious King. Also, this trophy, if England wins this trophy, this is going to be the first time Harry Kane actually wins a trophy if England wins this one.
please remain standing for the national anthem of Spain.
We can hear the England fans booing Spain. Me personally, I betted that Spain is gonna win. Me personally. I thought after their golden generation in 2010, they probably won't even win again for like several years. I thought they were never going to win again.
Marcha Real, and before that, God Save the King. Truly, it is a royal occasion. Spain and England meet in tournament football for the first time in 28 years.
Oh, this is the first time they met in an international competition in 28 years. Oh, both of the monarchy of England and Spain are watching this match right now.
To King Felipe of Spain. Well, it is the Spanish 11 you would have anticipated. That is to say that Dani Carvajal and Robin Lenormand, both suspended for the semi-final, return to the back four now. Otherwise, universal regret, of course, at the absence of Pedri, injured in the quarter-final, and relief at the confirmed fitness of Alvaro Morata, freakishly hurt in Tuesday night's Munich celebrations. He wins his 80th cap. Lamine Yamal turned 17 yesterday. How good will he be when he reaches adulthood? And on the subject of relative youth, we have the youngest referee ever to take charge of a European Championship final. 35-year-old Frenchman Francois Letexier has been waiting a full fortnight since his last game, Spain's knockout victory over Georgia. England and Gareth Southgate do make their most discussed...
I promise you, bro. I would be watching if England actually gets knocked out. I promise you guys I would be the one watching. I'll have the first row seat. If England would have got knocked out by Switzerland, the Netherlands would have been in the final, and this would have been like a rematch of 2010. I guarantee the Netherlands would have been in the final.
Also started the final at Wembley 3 years ago.
They still have a lot of the players who played in the Euro 2024 like 4 years ago. Not before, like 3 years ago.
The 17th European Championship final.
I should have knew that England was going to go to the final, and also Spain. I originally had Spain winning the entire
The 21st
thing.
century has glittered for them. England to win it for the first time ever, and to leave behind for most in their country a lifetime spent enviously watching the glory of others. Spain 6 wins from 6, 5 of those in regulation time, 13 goals, 9 different scorers. England have won just twice in 90 minutes, scored just 7 goals, but they are still here. Berlin's evocative, storied Olympic Stadium prepares to tell another tale.
This is the Olympic Stadium in Germany.
One will be champion. So, Spain again, or England at last? Here's where we find out.
The Euro 2024 just kicks off right now.
Launched by Pickford. Saka can't keep it in, and John Goodman has his first word.
Yeah, I'm really fascinated to see how the opening 15 minutes will go. Luis de la Fuente, I'm sure he will want his team just to continue what they have been doing, because they have been quality and brilliant, whereas England have shown character and had resilience. But the opening 10 or 15 minutes may tell us or give us 1 or 2 clues tactically about how they're going about this occasion.
Carvajal returns at right full-back for Spain. Morata, who launched their tournament with their very first goal against Croatia on this ground 4 weeks ago yesterday, and who, like Harry Kane, went to bed last night dreaming that he would have his hands on the trophy. Rodri the Immaculate, Lenormand and Laporte reunited. It's the 2 Spanish centre-halves. Nacho is the one who misses out.
I think the justification in that for Luis de la Fuente is that Lenormand probably better on the ball, better passing through the lines for Spain than Nacho.
Flung towards Yamal. There's Luke Shaw's first involvement, and from an England perspective, a positive one. He won the ball.
I'm surprised Luke Shaw even got caught
He's
up.
met by Carvajal.
Most Man United players didn't even got caught up. Rashford didn't even got caught up. Harry Kane didn't even got caught up. I'm surprised he got caught
We
up.
saw when he came on against the
He's
Netherlands.
the lucky survivor.
He was played out wide and he tried to put the cross in first time with his left foot. That is something that they haven't had. You get that balance.
This is probably the biggest game of the entire year. Like, I guarantee this game is going to be the biggest game of the entire
year. Long
year.
time in football.
Okay, he has had an excellent tournament. Rice hooks it forward. Kane checks for fear of seeing a flag.
I mean, that stadium is packed with Spain and England supporters.
There's no doubt about it. Tactically, this is a very different Spain to the one that won all those trophies. 2008, 10 and 12. The way they go about it, Luis de la Fuente saying he wants to be able to hurt teams in different ways, and they have now that ability. They're more than happy to go long if necessary, play a little bit more on the counter-attack.
Carvajal, Morata, Stones tight at his back. Tidied up by Foden.
There's no mistakes being made in this match. Any mistake could cost the trophy or not. Any mistakes could cost the trophy. Any mistakes. Any defensive mistakes can cost the trophy. Can cost any trophy for both Spain and England. Tensions are high right now.
Yamal, he'll be Shaw's problem.
Also, I think if Lamine Yamal, like, if he wins the trophy, I think he's probably going to become the youngest international trophy winner of all time. I think it was Pele that had the record for the World Cup in 1958. It's going to be given to him. I'm pretty sure.
Dani Olmo, he has had a super tournament.
I'm not saying that to glaze. I'm saying that as a fact. I'm saying that as facts.
Williams to the near post, and it's straight behind a little nervously by John Stones for an early Spanish corner.
Yeah, well, it is another thing that they are prepared to do a lot more than they used to. That is get the ball out wide and get
So
crosses.
Neco Williams tried to give
area.
it
They
to
get bodies in there. John Stones, a
striker.
little bit unconvincing.
Rodri, Laporte, Lenormand. Plenty of height in the Spanish team. Flung in by Williams.
Ooh, that was a really close
Held
attempt.
by Foden. Yes, there is Cucurella. Out again by Kane. Positioned by Foden for Saka.
Once again, Spain win the ball back in England's half. That's been a theme of their tournament. They have been outstanding, pressing high and winning the ball back.
Me personally, I think Spain should be the greatest European country when it comes to football of all time. They should be the greatest. I don't even know why they didn't win more World Cups as they did have already. Like, they should win way more World Cups. They should be like the greatest European team of all time. I mean, Barcelona, Real Madrid, from the last couple of decades, from like 2000s, 2010s, they were like the greatest team. They were always in the top two. Always in the top two. Always in the top two.
Lenormand. Carvajal, who was the third and most improbable goal scorer. So 9 different Spanish scorers.
They came into the tournament in fine goal-scoring form, didn't they? 5 past Andorra and Northern Ireland. They've got a taste for goals. They've carried it on here.
Williams. Lenormand.
Well, a little bit passive at the moment, England. Spain up to 83% possession at the moment, which is definitely not what I was expecting to happen.
Like, there's gonna be tears. There's gonna be tears. There's gonna either be tears of joy on the other side and tears of sadness. Someone's gonna cry. Someone is gonna cry. If their team lose, or if their team wins.
Swept up for England.
Yeah, there just isn't a way out at the moment for England. They're penned back in their own half. Lovely little interplay. Important tackle by Kyle Walker.
This was probably the greatest England team in the 21st century. This has to be the greatest England team in the 21st century. I'm just gonna be convinced. This is the greatest team in the 21st century. And for Spain, this is like the second.
By now, we're leading.
Like, I'm grateful to see prime England. This is actually prime
by
England.
Morata. Olmo was on his heels.
I'm not sure there are nerves at play in the England ranks. Passes going astray.
Ruiz. There's a pass that's gone astray. Almost they ran into traffic. Conversations around the player of the tournament. We've certainly included the name of Fabian Ruiz.
Look, the young, wide players have taken an awful lot of the plaudits, and they have been exceptional. But for me, the key to this team is Rodri and Fabian Ruiz. I think they've dominated games in that midfield area, with and without the ball.
After this, I will be streaming the one for Copa America. Argentina vs Colombia will be next on the Franklin TV thingy on my channel.
For launching, Shaw very well advanced. Rice catching it up, Bellingham going over, and England have a free kick at the expense of Rodri, who was late arriving.
He is late arriving as well, just catches Bellingham. It'll be the first time they've had meaningful possession in Spanish territory here.
Shaw in charge of the free kick, starting a football match for the first time since the middle of February. The last one was at Luton Town. Hard to think of a more contrasting venue. Shaw lifts it in, Stones looks to win it, but there had been a collision in advance of him involving Gahey.
Oh, there's a goal.
Really Shaw look an awful lot in it.
Spain perfect in the tournament, in all 8 wins in a row, 9 games unbeaten. Actually, the last game they did lose, they lost in England to Colombia in London in March.
Yeah, I think you guys can clearly hear me right now. Sorry, guys. The audio is a little choppy. That is my fault. My apologies. Williams got an awesome opportunity to score. An incredible opportunity. Good job by Jones to defend.
About this England team and this tournament is they have defended.
Actually, do you know what? Do you guys notice that John Stones actually looks like that guy from Oppenheimer? I think he looks like that guy from Oppenheimer. Like, he honestly does look like that guy from Oppenheimer.
A problem here for England and for Kyle Walker. The luminaries watching, Gareth Bale, Welsh international, recently retired, famously of course of Real Madrid, so he may well have a little bit of a toe in the Spanish camp.
It was a tiny coming together with the Spanish coach there, wasn't they? Just clipped ankles, maybe twisted his ankle a little bit there, Kyle Walker.
Williams with the corner, it's a deep one. It's ultimately turned behind by Lenormand.
Yeah, far post, I think it's Rodri, isn't it? Heads it down into an area. Always difficult for Lenormand to control that.
His only goal of the tournament, an own goal, which gave Georgia a surprise lead in Cologne in the last 16. And there's the guy who had to miss out. It's hard on Kieran Trippier, who really hasn't put a foot wrong for England. But once the left-footed option became properly, fully available, there was always a possibility he would have to give way.
It's a calculated gamble, isn't it, from Gareth Southgate. In truth, at the moment, they haven't really had enough of the ball for it to be a factor. Certainly not in Spanish territory.
Laporte. Williams. Williams with shape. Flicked away by Gehi, further cleared by Mainu. It's a nice touch from Foden. And Bellingham can advance.
England hasn't really been in the box as much as Spain has
Around him
been.
like wasps.
That's a scary prediction. That's a scary sign.
They have been excellent in the opening 14 minutes here. Really on the front foot when they have the ball and when they don't. This is the ball into a decent area. Gay had to deal with it.
Shaw. Bellingham made himself a yard. Saw Saka. Mainu's ahead of Saka. Walker's wide of him.
Ooh, Walker!
Can fling it in, and Laporte has watched it behind.
Well, the first time they've managed to break the Spanish lines, and that's what allowed Bellingham to switch the ball, get it out to Saka. Brilliant overlap from Kyle Walker. Again, it's well defended. It's good positional play from Aymeric Laporte.
Phil Foden with England's first corner. Foden to the near post. Morata away from there. Stones, Foden, Mainu. Stones has lofted it back, and there may have been a heart flutter or two for Jordan Pickford.
I think there was more heart fluttering in the English fans than there was from Jordan Pickford.
Shaw, that's a lovely change of direction. Saka, with the worry of Correa. Saka, beyond Cucurella, set it for Declan Rice.
Ooh, Declan Rice. Declan Rice. I love taking risks at the final. Risk should be taken. Every single risk should be taken at a final.
Taken down beautifully by Morata, but he can't emerge.
Well, first time they're in this game. This will make England feel a whole lot better.
Stones, Saka. Oh, Saka, Phil Foden. Flicked out again by Laporte. Brought away by Dani Olmo.
Well, they needed that. It's been a very good 2-3 minute spell from England. They've been dominated.
Cucurella, who's turned out to be the first choice left-back throughout the tournament for Spain. It began as an argument, Ronaldo the alternative. But the Leverkusen man played just the third game when an alternative selection was picked against Albania. And they still won. Dani Olmo. Morata back to goal. Yamal was tiptoeing in, and Shaw was wary.
Good anticipation from Luke Shaw. It's there just in time.
17 yesterday. Presumably, the party was postponed. Anyone who remembers 17th birthday parties would suggest you shouldn't really have one on the eve of the biggest game of your life.
I did see a big cake in the training ground, but whether they were allowed to eat it or not, I'm not sure.
Ruiz. Olmo. Carvajal. Picked off by Pickford. An apology from the Real Madrid fullback.
Yeah, comfortable for the goalkeeper.
Carvajal, who has in common with Nacho and Joselu, both on the Spanish bench tonight, and Jude Bellingham, that they can become European champions with club and country in the same summer. As England's representative of Real Madrid. Ruiz shifted it out for Williams. Dance with Walker. Cucurella. Rodri. Yamal. Olmo. Cucurella, Saka's hurrying him up.
They will know each other from duels in the English Premier League, those two.
Lenormand. Two French-born Spanish centre-halves, Lenormand and Laporte. Cucurella. Rodri. Williams. Olmo. Ruiz. Whipped away again by the busy Foden.
And now the Spanish players are fouling.
It's very naive from Cucurella there. Phil Foden going nowhere, deep in his own territory. Tackle Maino does really well to win that ball.
Oh, England is playing the most boring game. If you want to put yourself to bed, watch an English match to put yourself to bed.
I've got Lenormand. And then Rice. Williams with a modicum of control. Morata couldn't keep it.
They're defending this top tier,
to get Harry Kane in the game, and Foden and Bellingham in the game, in the Spanish half of the pitch, really.
Actually, the 4 previous tournament meetings of which I earlier spoke between these two haven't produced that many goals either. 4 in 4 games. Here's Williams. Those 2 tournament meetings have been goalless. In by Yamal, and again Pickford's in charge. Olmo.
Oh no.
Yamal. He's got a corner.
Yeah, it's all down to Rodri. Jordan Pickford threw the ball out to Phil Foden, and Rodri, his teammate, Manchester City, was on him like a flash, forced him backwards, gives the ball away. He's put his team on the back foot here.
Taken quickly, and Williams plays it in. And Saka emerges. And that is ankle tapped. There are 1 or 2 in England white who think that may be worthy of a card.
Well, is it a cynical one?
Yeah, so he's literally calling him a baby for falling
How
down.
the referee viewed it.
Saka looks so tall for someone who's 5'10". Like, Saka looks very tall. I'm surprised. He's 5'10".
Who has seen 2 yellow cards in a game here.
He's very tall.
The final against Germany after his foul on Jamal Musiala. Williams stopped by Menu.
Menu's touch is wow.
Kane can
Okay.
move it on,
Wow.
and Shaw can progress. It's Luke Shaw.
Then just score it. Just score it. Don't spoon food it. I don't even know what I'm saying, but don't spoon food into the net. Don't just give the ball into the net. Like, bro, take risks.
Menu. Kane. Harry Kane. Slithered as he sought to play the pass. Chased his own touch and is booked.
Well, this is something that's coming into football, particularly this season, where a player stretches as the ball's getting away from him. They get their foot on the ball, but the follow-through often catches an opponent. That's what the referee saw. Harry Kane there, look, see, pokes the ball, and his studs do catch Fabian Ruiz. Painful one. This is the advance from Luke Shaw, just bobbling around that Spanish penalty area. Can't quite take advantage of it, England.
Second yellow card of the tournament for Harry Kane. Not that that is of immediate relevance. What is relevant is that he needs to carry this one for the remainder of this game. 20 minutes out from half-time. Coaches have in common, Gareth Southgate and Luis de la Fuente, that each of them came through their association, coaching the younger age groups and thriving with them. Luis de la Fuente seeking to emulate Luis Aragonés 2008, Vicente Del Bosque 2012, with that great and relatively recent Spanish generation who were twice in a row European champions. Good win by Carvajal, good win in turn by Shaw.
It's clever defending by Luke Shaw, using all his experience. I don't think he's allowed Lamine Yamal to get turned and have him 1v1 in the opening 27 minutes here.
Laporte, Cucurella, Williams, Morata, on by Ruiz, Yamal, Ruiz, hooked clear by Guehi, recycled by Rodri, taken up from right back by Carvajal. Fabian Ruiz, whose shot is deflected kindly for Pickford.
Well, I think that's going to go down as the first shot on target in the game. It's comfortable.
Oh, the first shot on target.
Had all the possession, most of the territory. Neither goalkeeper really being tested.
When you see Iniesta, you see Xavi. They came as a pair. And if they ever did lose the ball, I didn't see it.
I think it was a rare thing, wasn't it?
As he scored, Iniesta, the goal that won the World Cup. By Pickford, Bellingham is competing.
Oh.
Carvajal's biting back at his clubmate. Still from Rice. Stones from halfway. Rice. Bellingham. Kane.
Well, it's been tight and it's been cagey, and there hasn't been an awful lot of quality in the attacking third, so to speak, as yet.
It's a nice touch from Williams. Morata, though, didn't make the contact he needed. Back by Rodri. Taken up by Olmo, who is penalised. And the yellow card is out again.
And again, the referee deems it was a little bit on the dangerous side, as he deemed the Harry Kane challenge a few minutes ago. Oh, he does catch Declan Rice in the midriff with his studs. I understand why that's a painful one for the England midfielder.
Danny almost had a super month. He really
so Danny Olmo got a yellow card.
Had Pedri not been hurt by Toni Kroos in the quarter-final against Germany, but he, like Harry Kane, is on 3 tournament goals. The Golden Boot is potentially available to him. Rice is fine. That's Joe Gomez, who's been around the edge for England without yet kicking a ball. Consecutive goalless games in tournament football. World Cup 1982 in Madrid. Clean sheets for Luis Arconada and Peter Shilton. Euro 96 at Wembley Stadium. Clean sheets for David Seaman and Andoni Zubizarreta.
It's almost half time.
And Jordan Pickford have barely been troubled.
And you can almost feel the tension in the stands, can't you? The atmosphere raucous at the start of this game. Just got out of the game.
Bellingham did very, very well to keep the ball there, and then having taken some contact, yields it and gets a free kick. Rodri is surprised.
The referee tried to play an advantage.
Shaw. Taken up by Rodri. Ruiz just about protected it. There was an accidental collision here. The referee has stopped it out of sympathy for Phil Foden. Not, I think, because he saw a foul committed.
It's just one of those natural comings together on a football pitch.
Laporte allowed to go. Rodri. Ruiz. Carvajal. Yamal. Dashing around Shaw.
So Yamal just made a run.
At the expense of a corner.
It's a corner for
It's going to be a good
Spain.
battle, isn't it? That
Corner for Spain.
defended us really well.
I'm sorry, guys. If you guys think I'm bored, bro, I'm just watching you go around. Not even attacking. No, not even attacking. Just doing nothing.
It's a
A lot of
corner
nothing.
over which Spain's two zestful wide boys conspire, Williams and Yamal. Yamal played it in.
Yeah. I thought that was going in.
And no more amongst those competing for it, and Spain are going to get another corner.
Oh,
I think they have
Spain's
a
going to
corner,
get
but I think they
another.
want more. They're saying the grappling went beyond what was legal. Have a look at that. Declan Rice just gets the wrong side of Aymeric Laporte, who ends up on the floor. Don't normally get penalties for that.
Referee's stopping it again here, not retrospectively, but rather in an advisory capacity to say he's got his eyes everywhere now. They've been warned.
You can't
Yamal,
do it.
Olmo,
Oh.
blocked from Kane.
Yeah. Saka
Can't get
run.
beyond Olmo, who turns adroitly. Morata, Rodri.
Oh.
Laporte, Rodri.
It's not the game I anticipated so far. I thought it might be a bit more open. It's more in keeping with how the England games have been than how the Spain games have been.
Yamal. Luis for Cucurella. Williams to challenge Walker again. Williams flung it in and Shaw let it go.
This is a strike from Dani Olmo. Earlier Harry Kane in the way.
Yeah, I gotta watch the final. I won't see the Euros for like 4 years after this. This is gonna be like until 2028 until I see the Euros again. We all see the Euros again.
Carvajal.
My broadcast is down. Hopefully nobody had scored yet.
Rodri. Williams. He's turned to tease Shaw. Yamal. Good block Bellingham. Here goes Lionel Moore.
Oh, so he bro just tackled Bellingham. Oh, okay.
Repelled by Luke
The game's
Shaw.
spicing up a little bit.
And again by Carvajal. Yamal. Shaw's in the way again. Bellingham can't escape. And he gets to the face there. Recovers quickly, he needs to. Rodri for Ruiz. Who's overclocked.
Yeah, the delivery from the wide areas not quite been up to their usual high standards. Spain so far, they are raining the crosses in to that penalty area, but so far none of them have really troubled England. And then he gets past Rodri, but he didn't get past Robin Lenormand.
Walker, Mainu, Cucurella crashed into him. Blasted long again by Pickford, won again by Bellingham, but sorted out with ease by Laporte.
Spain are making Jordan Pickford, the England goalkeeper, play an awful lot of long balls. England not really getting any joy from that.
Rice, Foden. Saka. Mainu. There's an awful lot of mutual respect out there, and it's showing. But now Stones is striding.
Oh, Stones, okay.
And he won it again momentarily. But then ran out of places to go. Ruiz found Williams, and Williams found Lamar. Williams again.
I think you're right. I think you've hit the nail on the head there. Mutual respect, maybe a little bit of fear. Big occasion.
Last 5 minutes of a first half which has been careful. Olmo. Williams. Carvajal. Yamal. One again for Ruiz, one by Rodri, snatched away by Rice. And now England have numbers flooding forward.
Okay, England is now attacking.
Rodri came to get it back.
England.
Kane.
What are we doing? Okay.
Steered towards Saka. Beyond him here is Walker. Mainu.
Who is literally...
Picked off by Lenormand. Williams.
England is getting toyed by Spain. It's only a matter of time if this goal is going to happen or occur.
Lenormand. Yamal. Carvajal.
Well, I think Spain would have expected it not to be easy. England have, as I said earlier, it's been the strength of them not really conceding too many clear goal-scoring opportunities to the opponent. They haven't offered anything at the other end, England.
Aymeric Laporte. Morata. Okay, he got between man and ball, importantly so, and Stones came over to lend the robust hand too. Spain have a corner.
Yeah, it's a clever run by Alvaro Morata. Keeps himself onside. Between them, Guehi and Stones just see the danger away.
Two minutes out from 45. Spain have another corner. In by Williams. Out by Walker.
Halftime is about to occur.
By Mainu. Certainly settle for that. Were it not for young Yamal, it would be the youth of Mainu, which we were emphasising this evening. Didn't play a first team game in the English Premier League from the start until last November. He was the third into that position for England after a couple of other experiments involving Alexander-Arnold and Gallagher. But By the time of the business end, he's made the role his own.
I think 2 to 3 minutes of added time maybe added.
Pounced upon by Bellingham and set here for Harry Kane.
Well, that had to be the
Ran out of
best
space, but
chance.
Walker will be there first. Williams helped him over.
Ooh, free kick.
Well, he may be very, very senior, Kyle Walker, to Nico Williams, but pace is just phenomenal. This is good play from Bellingham. Rob Danny Carvajal, Harry Kane just gets shut out by who else? Rodri. It's what he does.
Rodri is simply always there. He is a remarkable footballer, metronomically reliable, and he wins games. Eric Laporte is feeling the pain.
Rodri is down. Oh, hopefully he gets up. I'll be so much
Being
time.
caught by Rodri.
Added
We
time.
head into 2 minutes of stoppage time.
Oh yeah, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Good. Yeah.
Numbers 3 and 4 for England, Shaw and Rice. 2 in the Spanish wall.
Ooh, Saka's getting fast. Saka.
It's Declan Rice.
Ooh, that's the closest,
Phil Foden.
the closest shot of the entire
Is glad to
game.
wrap it up.
Yeah, he gets a
That's
really
the
good
real
connection
closest.
on it as well. On the stretch, Phil Foden. Seaman happy it's straight at him. That's England's first shot on target.
Jamal will keep Walker honest.
Now he is twice his age.
It's like a father saying to his young son, one day you'll catch me up.
I'd love to be a fly on the walls of these two dressing rooms and hear what the message is, because there is a huge prize at the end of this. And what you won't want to have is regrets. Can't really say either of them have played their own game as we know it so far. Halftime at the Euro 2020.
High caution football in the first half of the Euro 2024 final in Berlin. Phil Foden right at the end had England's first crack, but truth be told, neither goalkeeper has been overly employed, and we are all still guessing at the Olympic stage. It remains Spain 0, England 0.
The UEFA Euro 2024 on TSN is presented by Ford. Built Ford proud.
There's no one way to power up, as long as Ford is your starting line. Because more important than the power you choose,
The Euros ended in the 90th minute.
gas, hybrid, or all electric, the power is yours.
That was the last.
These nudges from TD make it easy to stay on top of my money.
Oh, that's helpful. Unlike the alerts I get. Eat a chocolate, taps on my raps. She innovates after sweeter cat naps. He at the funk club with the vibe.
Sorry.
Then they be crazy down.
Ooh, this sound reminded me I have a bill payment coming up.
From payment reminders to fraud alerts, get help that actually helps.
Cool like that.
I'm TD. Ready for you.
I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about. And I have no idea how to save it.
You got the wrong guy. I'm no hero. The Wolverine let down his entire world.
Well, my entire world needs you. Shake on it. Ah, you nicked it with your little steak knife.
Time! Who's next?
Good luck, I'm a huge fan.
The Champions League match is starting in 30 minutes.
My lucky sock. Honey, my sock.
Totti!
Introducing the new garlic parmesan.
It's the all-new Szechuan.
The new jalapeno cheddar.
Dip back in time with new throwback sauces only at McDonald's.
Love glitter? Try having it literally everywhere. Paparazzi's got nothing on first graders.
Some of the most brilliant minds in business. No, not you. Or you. You. You're always looking for new insights with QuickBooks Online. And you use QuickBooks Payroll to pay your employees. And you send invoices with QuickBooks Payments so you can focus on this. Get the full picture of your business on one platform. That's how you business differently. Intuit QuickBooks.
At half-time in Berlin, it's goalless between Spain and England in the Euro 2024 final. Just 34% possession for England. Spain without a shot on target from their 4 attempts. Phil Foden with England's only shot on target so far. Luke Walm alongside Stephen Caldwell, Atiba Hutchinson and Kevin Kilban. And Kev, England will probably be pretty satisfied with the way it's going so far. Would you agree that Saka down the right side is probably the area they're trying to get at Spain through, and particularly Saka against Cucurella, 2 Premier League players up against each other?
Yeah, I think it's that right side, Luke. Even with Walker maybe on overlapping runs, maybe Foden coming over, but it certainly looked to me like it's been a ploy. Early on in the season, Saka at Arsenal against Cucurella at Chelsea had a really good spell against him. We've seen Kyle Walker getting behind on this instance here a couple of times where it's come maybe on the left-hand side of the field, and it's immediately trying to switch the ball as quickly as he can out to this right-hand side. I think Southgate has maybe looked at the games that they've played against each other this season and I think Saka can actually get the better of him, and it hasn't necessarily always worked out like that, because maybe Foden at times could have made runs or maybe been picked out when he's made the runs, but clearly Foden has got it in a mindset, I've got to leave him one-on-one because he...
that can support in an attacking move.
Yeah, they keep looking for that big switch to kind of get that isolation really quickly, and I think Spain have done a good job at that, trying to bring in the extra man for the supporting help, because if Saka can go in or out, he creates a lot of problems. So yeah, Spain has got to be a lot quicker in making sure that they get help. But yeah, England have done well. They kind of grew into this game. I think the first 15 minutes was a slow start for them, but they've grown into the game and they've been showing that they can play.
The big team news for England ahead of this one was Luke Shaw coming in for his first start after injury. First start since he started for his club team, Manchester United, in the middle of February. You admitted before the game to being a little bit of a Manchester United fan, Atiba. You keep a close eye on Luke Shaw. How do you feel he's done today?
Considering he hasn't played from the start for the whole tournament, he's done very well. He's been sharp. Yamal has been probably one of the best players of this tournament, and he's kind of just taking him out the game. So that's exactly what, you know, Southgate will be expecting and hoping for, but he's done a great job and helped the team out as well in the attack. You see here how he recovers and just not giving him any space. You know, that's what you want from a defender. Just, you know, close him down. Don't give him that space to run in and make things happen. And he's done a very good job at that, I would say, Chad.
I think it's just experienced against the youngster. He knows exactly what to do to stop him, and in key moments, he's got forward, and not a lot, but when he has got forward, he's actually caused problems for Spain, been an issue for them. I've been very impressed. As you said, there's no start for him since February this season. So for him to come in and play to that level, that's a testament to him and maybe his ability, not necessarily his attitude, but his ability, Stevie.
Quite remarkable to come in, you know, in this stage and to play like that. You know, his understanding, his timing of the tackle, his timing of when to engage Jamal as well has been really sensational so far. But Jamal will be waiting on his one opportunity. But I've got to say, what a 45 minutes from Luke Shaw.
So if Luke Shaw has locked things down on that side from a defensive perspective for England, is it fair to say Spain have found their biggest threat on the opposite side of the pitch?
Yeah, I think so, and especially on the switch as well for Spain, as it comes across to the left-hand side, you start to see Williams get a little bit of joy, and he's getting some support from runners from midfield. Morata's coming into there as well. This is the one where we thought maybe Walker was injured, but well played from Fabian Ruiz, understanding that he's drawn Walker out of the position and he leaves Williams 1v1. Outstanding defending, Atiba, wasn't it, from John Stones in that instance. Again here, he's got space. You think, go in and attack, try and get in the box. I think he takes the easy option there, trying to play the outside of the football. I don't know if that was the right option. And when they draw him out and he has attention, Williams, in towards his feet, Morata's run into space, hasn't he?
Yeah, they've got a couple balls in behind them, but what I've seen that England is doing very well is they're closing down very good. You know, they make sure that they're not able to go, you know, 1-against-1, and then a lot of players coming in to help them, and they've done a good job at that. Spain has not been able to get comfortable and play the way that they've been playing throughout this tournament.
It's not necessarily dissimilar than what we've seen from England across the tournament. They have defended quite deep. They've defended in numbers. They've got a lot of people maybe in a congested area just outside the penalty box, so they've been quite content to allow teams to play in front of them, which Spain have done. Yeah. Spain probably haven't done enough, maybe had enough quality when they've got into the final third, and England have been comfortable in dealing with anything that's come near them. I think defensively, Stones and Gehi have been outstanding for England. So I think there's more to come from Spain, but also on the flip side, I think England will probably be a little bit more clinical.
They'll feel good. England will feel like that was their half for sure. They'll be happy. The game plan went the way that they would have wanted. But I think the important thing in the second half for Spain is to move that ball a little bit quicker, get it wider quicker, so the youngsters can be isolated and can maybe run at their fullback before the cover comes over.
We'll wait for confirmation, but there is a report right now from the stadium that Rodri seems highly likely to be coming out of the game with an injury. So we'll follow that as we approach the second half there, but that would be a huge blow for Spain heading into the second 45 minutes. It's 0-0 in the Euro final in Berlin between Spain and England.
Fabulous for less.
Breaking news, a group of people were seen chasing a giant shawarma. There they are!
Yes, my friends. One at a time.
Excuse me, sorry. I can't find the gate number for New York.
Should have gone to Specsavers. Get 2 pairs of glasses for only $99 in the Specsavers summer sale.
Right now, get Canada's most trusted paint brand starting at $44.97. Exclusively at the Home Depot.
This is a message from Canada Action.
Canada needs a stronger economy, and the world needs more energy. Let's get behind the people who are working hard to produce Canadian oil and gas. Get your free stickers at buildcanadaup.ca.
My father believed that I was meant to unite the realm.
You made me king.
War is coming.
Halftime in a little bit. I had to close my mic for a little bit.
A day of finals on 2 continents. Tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 Pacific on TSN and CTV2. From Miami, it is Argentina against Colombia as Lionel Messi and company.
Hello. I'm streaming right now. They cannot hear you. I turned the mic out, but it's nice meeting you right now, Brandon. Oh, I'm streaming right now, but it's really nice to meeting you right now. You want to see the stream? Yeah. Oh, all right. All right.
Sweet barbecue perfection. PC pork belly burnt ends. Shop it now.
We'll meet, I know we'll meet beyond the shore. We'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea.
Zero sugar, 0 calories. PC Makwa cocktail flavored sparkling water. Shop it now.
Hey, it's your gut instinct. Always one step ahead. I know what's up and who's up. So next time the game's on and it feels game-changing, bet
Yo, Brandon, what happened in church today?
The U-turn is back.
I did.
But with a twist.
Kevin and Berlin are gamers, and they switched it up on everyone.
This U-turn vote's going to be absolutely vital.
That was our cab.
The Amazing Race Canada, Tuesday, 9/8 Central on CTV.
Spain are making a change. Zubimendi is coming on to the second half. It is 0-0 as we get you back to Peter Drury and Don Goodman in Berlin.
Yeah. Guess the match is about to start.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. You're lucky. No one had scored yet.
So we welcome you back to the Olympia Stadion, Berlin, with interesting news. Spain, who enjoyed the lion's share of possession against the Three Lions in the first half, are making an alteration here.
Not gonna lie, the first half got me into that.
He's replacing Rodri in
it was that boring.
Yeah, it was so boring. Like England was like attacking,
is carrying some sort of
nothing
injury
would happen.
because
It's such a boring style of play.
He is, in a sense, irreplaceable.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's a huge blow to Spain, and you know what? England are going to see this, and it may just give them the lift they need. But if you're Spain, massive blow. But Luis de la Fuente put his faith in Martin Zubimendi. He's a tidy player, obviously. But there is only one Rodri.
The 25-year-old defensive midfield player from Real Sociedad came on for the last 4 or 5 minutes here against Croatia. In the first game, he was part of the alternative 11 against Albania on match day 3, and he saw out stoppage time in the semi-final. But he has perhaps the half of his international life ahead of him now. So who dares win? Spain get the second half ball rolling, attacking the goal into which a month ago they scored all 3 of their goals against Croatia. And having had on the greater share of the ball in the first half, how would you think the Spanish would go about trying to be a little more penetrative?
I think they need to take more risks. It was like in the first 15 minutes, they were really at it. They had England on the back foot, and then England enjoyed a 2 or 3 minute spell, and it's almost like it startled Spain a little bit, and they went back into their shell, so dominated the ball, had a lot of ball in the England half of the pitch, but without really creating very much whatsoever, and that is very, very un-Spain-like.
Correa. Williams. Laporte.
I think the other thing to focus on, is, if you're Spain as well, is to up the tempo.
Carvajal for Lamal. Lamine Yamal.
Oh, and that's a good strike! Goal by Spain! Goal by Spain! Goal by Nico Williams! Goal, goal, goal! Goal, goal, goal! It's not coming home! It's coming home to Madrid! It is coming home to Madrid! Wow!
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah, I'm seeing this right now.
But what a start to the second half.
No, I mean, are you streaming on YouTube?
No, this is just private.
Really? You're not gonna stream the biggest match?
I'm trying to privatize it. I'm trying to edit it a little bit.
Oh, that would be smart. Like, have some like highlights or something.
Yeah.
You should record it instead of live stream it, and then you could like do some highlights or something.
But that goal, England is out. Oh my! I don't know if England is gonna get that lucky. I don't know. That's the luck. That's the amount of luck I have never seen in my years of football. I've never seen that much luck. Coming back from an international final. This is literally England's worst timeline.
And once more, England have to do it from behind.
Yeah, it's become a bad habit, but they've pulled it off in the previous 3 games. But let's have it right. They haven't played a team of quality with respect to the teams that England have recovered against. This is a different animal, and now England going to have to find a way of getting on the front foot, and they haven't done that in the entire game so far.
Well, time didn't permit, Don, but having asked you about Spain, I was about to pose the question to you about whether England would be content at the end of the first half. It's almost irrelevant now. Morata.
Now England needs to seriously have something, and it's going to be, oh my goodness, I thought that was going to be another score.
That you wanted this to fall to in the Spain team.
England is getting punished for their boring style of play.
Just pulls the ball, drags it. You see here the technique, drags it wide. It's a let-off for England.
Well, Spain have fair flown out of the second half traps, albeit without that man Rodri, now a spectator. And England need to settle. Shaw.
We were looking at their average positions, England at half-time, weren't we? Comparing them to Spain. Everybody except Harry Kane. Average position was in England's own half. So they were sitting really, really deep and weren't causing Spain any problems at all.
Carvajal. Mainu bit back. Bellingham.
I was going to say, from a playing perspective, moving the ball quicker, putting energy into the game was going to help their cause.
England really now has to try. England really now has to.
In recent finals, that has been significant.
Stones, Foden, Rice, Bellingham. Shaw has no roots around the canny Carvajal.
Yeah, he uses his body well. Danny Carvajal, all his experience.
David Seaman, the great England goalkeeper, alongside another fine international goalkeeper there, Jens Lehmann of Germany. Seaman was the star the last time these two met in major international tournament football, saving a penalty from Miguel Angel Nadal in the shootout at the quarter-final of Euro 96. Both of those, incidentally, Arsenal goalkeepers as well. Forward by Walker, decent ball too. Saka with Cucurella at his back. Foden. Rice for Shaw. Bellingham. Rice. Stones. Saka. Mainu. Rice. Bellingham. Walker. Shaw couldn't keep it alive.
That's disappointing. And Kyle Walker, we know he's better than that.
Well, England supporters know the drill by now. Slovakia, Gelsenkirchen, Bellingham 90 plus 5 to keep them in it. Switzerland, Dusseldorf, Saka 80.
If that was the goal to put Spain a trophy on their cabinet, well, Nico Williams became a part of Spanish lore. Honestly, like, England could not get this lucky if they ended up winning at the end. Like, they cannot get this lucky. They cannot get this lucky by winning it at the end. It's nonsense. It's like they cannot get that lucky.
A smart finish by Nico Williams on his weaker left foot.
Like, I generally would be shocked. I would actually generally be shocked if England actually wins at the end.
Morata. Zubimendi. Stones had hold. You can expect to be booked for that.
Awful lot of contact, but
Williams, Morata, Zubimendi.
This game is extremely big. England is not
ahead and then keep the ball.
But there's actually no way. I don't even figure out, bro. If England actually comes back and wins the game, bro, this has to have some generational choking.
Don't easily yield it. Carvajal. Toss this time to Gahey.
Like, only some generational choking will actually get England to actually win.
He has to pass the ball out to Nico Williams. Williams in acres of space, left-hand side, went for glory himself.
Zubimendi. Ruiz. Le Normand. Yamal. Rolled up here towards Morata!
Oh, it's so lucky, so lucky, so lucky by Morata. Okay.
Yamal. Stopped by Bellingham. Real Madrid tackling Barcelona. Rice with a weakish clearance. Ruiz. Williams. Nico Williams!
Oh my goodness, bro. Nico Williams just made an amazing shot. Do you see this, Brandon?
Coming on the England goal.
No, I'm not seeing it.
Lots and lots of power. Not that far wide. Great run. This is the earlier one from Morata. I think it's going wide, but John Stones couldn't take any chances.
By Cucurella.
They're stepping on, aren't they? They are playing with the tempo. Spain. They look in control of this game. Just one. We're seeing Gareth Southgate in conversation with his assistant down below us. Whether or not that is about making a change. Have to change the course of this game.
4 nights ago in Dortmund, Cole Palmer and Ollie Watkins did change the course of an England game. There are others who might. Here's Shaw. Allowed to go Kane. Bellingham wanted the return.
Ken should have just won forward with that ball.
Linormal, Morata. An apology from Stones.
If England loses this final, they'll become the first team ever in European history to lose 2 consecutive finals, back-to-back finals. They will become the first nation to ever do that in European history. And also, if Spain wins this, they'll become the greatest ever European club in this tournament. So they'll be the trophies.
Been a big trade in this tournament. They'll keep going.
So, like, it's basically like 1964, 2008, 2020, 2012, 2024.
Status quo won't do for England anymore.
2008, 2012,
Watkins who won them
2024.
the semi-final is being readied now, at least in the immediate term, potentially to save the final. Olmo slipped on for Morata. Carvajal. Ruiz. Williams. And Williams again, the scorer of a goal, 1 minute and 11 seconds into the second half here. The only goal.
Man, England is always finding incredible ways to actually lose. They're always finding incredible ways.
Again, it's another last-ditch, really important intervention. Morata's movement is really clever tonight.
They're always finding incredible ways to lose.
Saka. Walker. Saka, that's nice. Foden's pullback, Carvajal's there. Walker. Mainu.
England cannot afford to lose this final. Manu, why you always get the ball taken from you? You're gonna get subbed out.
Purpose from England.
No.
Rice. Gahey. Shaw. that is the end of the tournament for the England captain, Harry Kane, who with 3 goals may still walk away with a golden boot. He may still get to lift the trophy. But if he is to do so, he is relying on others, on friends, perhaps on Ollie Watkins.
Ollie Watkins, Ollie Watkins, Ollie Watkins. Oh. Man, hopefully.
Walker.
Manu.
Bellingham. Saka. Walker. Rice.
Do not park the bus on England. Do not park the bus on England.
Shaw. Rice. Walker. Saka.
Yeah, that's a foul.
It wasn't giving way. It's an England free kick.
Yeah, it's just getting a bit spiky out there as well. Off the ball, Cucurella and Walker had a little bit of a coming together. Cucurella didn't want to give the ball back, but it was better from England. A little spell in Spanish territory.
Spanish were acting so entitled this entire match.
2 captains and no Kyle Walker is now the England captain. Summoned by the referee to calm
acting
things.
So entitled. I wish they parked the bus and considered it. Honestly. Right.
Phil Foden with the...
Okay. My stream just crashed. It always crashes when the play builds up, and my stream is literally fucking up. It's so bad.
But it was better from England. A little spell in Spanish territory.
The 2 captains and no Kyle Walker is now the England captain. Are summoned by the referee to calm things. Phil Foden with the...
Great. They always buffer when it comes to Phil Foden's free kick. Oh, so stressful, man. But whatever. Brandon, are you still watching the match? Are you still watching the match?
No. I don't know where to watch that.
Oh. I think I sent it a link in the description. Oh, Bellingham attempted a shot. Oh.
Doesn't really get the bend on the ball. But a bit of positivity for England.
The man who scored certainly one of the goals of the tournament. An overhead kick that kept England alive when they were on the very edge. Stones, Shaw, Bellingham, Rice, Walker. Coaxed up towards Watkins, who is a worry over the shoulder of Le Normand. Watkins is sure that the Spaniard touched it.
Hey, well, he certainly stretched for it. It's the kind of run that Spain better get used to seeing. Meyer just brushed off the top of his hair. Difficult to spot for the officials.
27 goals in what was a magical season for his club team, Aston Villa.
Well, it's about to be almost 35 minutes before Spain wins their fourth.
Well, that's the other thing that Ollie Watkins brings to the party for England. He is a pressing machine. He really does get on the front foot. Just forced Unai Simon to kick the ball long. And that's what Spain were doing to England in the first half.
Correa. Olmo. Yamal's on his way.
Oh no, okay.
Lamine Yamal!
Oh, he could have been the youngest goal scorer in Euro final history. Could have been. Could have been. Oh man. Yamal, that was a good one. That was a good one.
From Spain, and he doesn't do anything wrong. Lamine Yamal, this is going into the bottom corner. It's a brilliant save.
Good save by Jordan Pickford.
It had to be.
Low and hard and goal-bound. Pickford keeps England in touch, but Spain have a corner. Laporte competed for it. Came out for Foden. And now Mainu. Morata won't let him rest.
Mano, what are you doing? Kick it in, bro. Do not give me that face, Mano. Do not give me that face, man.
Oh, the Spanish change upcoming.
That to your team, man. You're looking good.
The Spanish striker, and like England, they are removing their captain. Alvaro Morata gives way to Mikel Oyarzabal. His next involvement, as things stand, will be to walk up and gather the trophy.
I think he's had a good night tonight. Alvaro Morata may have not really had any goal-scoring opportunities, but he's led the line well.
Spain only needs 30 more minutes for them to win their fourth trophy.
Really occupied.
Fourth. England is only going to be 30 more minutes before England becomes two-time consecutive European Cup losers.
Armband to their right back.
Absolute embarrassing. Absolute embarrassing. Absolute embarrassing.
And there is a quarter of the game to play. Foden. Walker caught on it by Oyarzabal. Olmo. By Lamal. Away and behind for a corner.
The corner count is racking up for Spain. And the best thing of all is they've got the ball at the end of the pitch that they need it to be at.
Lifted in by Yamal. Pickford got a knuckle on it. Olmo has it back. It's Olmo's cross. It's Pickford's punch once more. Williams retrieves. Flashed across goal and away by Guehi, and then Mainu. And now Ruiz. It's high.
Ooh, high off the ball.
Well, they're starting to take control again here, Spain. What a super tournament Fabian Ruiz has had. He's just leaning back a little bit. So you see Pickford under pressure, not once but twice.
And England are altering things again. Just as in the semi-final when they brought on Watkins,
They're
they
going
brought
to bring
on
on
Palmer.
Cole Palmer.
So again they do
For
now
money, I know.
for Kobbie Mainoo, who without question can hold his head up high. A young guy who has very quickly become used to the spotlight and indeed the adulation, and who's had a super tournament. Carvajal, oh, Watkins is onto it.
What
Saka
the?
could be onto it. Laporte scrapes it clear.
Okay. Still attacking,
Bellingham.
but clear.
That's running behind Ollie
Same
Watkins.
fouls as
Carvajal
much
under
as it
pressure.
has to. It's fouls as much as
Palmer. Ruiz, it's a tight spot for him. Saka cannot progress. Ruiz. Carvajal. Olmo. Yamal. It's on by Olmo. Partially cleared by Shaw. Taken up by Oyarzabal, and now the flag's up.
England actually looks
Lamine
concerned.
Yamal, within 20 minutes or so of becoming the youngest European champion ever. Unless England can get their teeth into this. Bellingham, snatched back by Zubimendi, ahead of whom is Oyarzabal.
What is this English team?
Oyarzabal, angles tight.
Yeah, Zubimendi just sent his teammate a little wide.
And now here's Palmer, and now here's
Palmer.
Saka.
Saka,
Watkins is through the middle, and
Saka?
Foden is galloping too. Bukayo Saka, Bellingham, smash!
Oh my goodness! Go Palmer! Go Palmer! You're my nigga, bro! You are at yo N-word pass, bro. I'm gonna give you the N-word pass. What was that goal, bro?
We spoke about the moments
Fuck
England
yeah.
had in this
Oh
tournament.
my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That was an amazing strike.
To drag themselves back. Is
Oh my!
this the next one
man.
on an ever-increasing list?
Oh man!
It's a brilliant finish.
That was.
It really has almost
Yo.
come out of nowhere for
Yo!
England, but it's the way they've lived this tournament.
Yo!
Saka
You!
is
Oh my!
onside, and he's able to drive
Man!
that Spanish defence and
Yeah.
a really clever pass, one touch back.
Damn! Okay, the game's on.
Palmer.
The game's on. The game's on. I'm telling you. Do not underestimate England. The game's on. The game's on.
It's not Yamin Lamar like, is it? Really?
The game's on.
It's a brilliant
The game's
finish, and they may not deserve it, England. They are right.
Gang, please. I want to watch.
That
Oh,
is
listen.
a gorgeous goal for
Let me
Gareth.
screencast this to you.
And for the tens of thousands who
Oh,
go
my.
to the North Sea
Oh man.
in the
Oh,
hope
man.
of seeing England do something special. We're back where we began, with a little more than a quarter of an hour to play.
Shoot. This could go out onto
goal was a
penalties.
gem.
This could actually go onto penalties. This actually.
Well, the mentality
England.
of Spain is going to be
Wow.
fascinating because it's a blow.
England.
It's come out of nowhere. It was a game they were controlling. If any, they have to regroup here.
Oh.
Bellingham.
If England actually wins the true
Winding their sail
Euros,
here.
Cole Palmer is going into
It's
English
Saka.
war. That is some
Bukayo
English
Saka
war.
has ripped up Cucurella, away by Laporte. It's a different game.
It certainly feels like a different game. Feels like a different atmosphere. Spain have to regroup here.
It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. Hold on. I'm feeling that. feel it in the atmosphere. I felt it. 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 I felt that we would be going home. Not going home. That it's coming home.
Palmer.
I felt it. I felt it in the atmosphere.
Ruiz held him up.
From the bicycle kick
substitute. This tournament has had plenty
to
of them. I think it's the 22nd
Ivan Toney's penalty.
By a substitute.
To the last minute winner against Oli Watkins.
In this tournament.
It's truly destined. It's truly destined. It's truly destined.
And England's third in a row. Second in a row. Stones.
He's saying, aim at me. Ollie Watkins.
Wow. It's actually coming on. It's actually coming on. No, not in 58 years. 58 years. Oh my. Oh my. No, 58 years. 58. That is an insane amount of years. An insane amount of years. 58 years. Wow. That's like.
Laporte. Cucurella. Switch by Ruiz. Down by Lamal. Touch from Carvajal. Protected by Olmo. Zubimendi. Lenormand. Lamal. Carvajal. Foden went with him. Lamal. The last quarter of an hour. Laporte. Cucurella. Zubimendi. Lenormand. Carvajal. Carvajal's cross.
Oh.
Walker wary. Williams behind him.
Okay. Okay, the matches actually.
Williams. Tharbal competing and winning a corner.
Yeah, brave defending at the near post by John Stones. Probably knew he was going to take a little bit of a hit. Yathobal doesn't disappoint him.
Tharbal right on the line. Carvajal to make mischief in the 6-yard box as well.
Okay, good.
As far as Ruiz. Crashed into the heavens by Cole Palmer.
Good job, Cole Palmer. I actually doubted this guy. I can't believe I ever doubted Cole Palmer. A lot of people say sub on Cole Palmer, sub on Cole Palmer. And I was like, I was a little hesitant, but
since the goal, they've got the composure back.
He showed up in the
dominating
major
possession
zone.
again. Spain. It's what they needed to do.
He's actually Chelsea's greatest player.
The big shift for England as well. They were
Makelele, he has no future. Cole Palmer, he has a
in
future.
two minds here, England.
Zubimendi. Cucurella. Ruiz. Carvajal. Tharbal slipped and wielded a goal kick. towards the last 10 minutes.
Oh, what an impact. Just passes the ball into the corner of the net. Again, it's another one. It's on the floor. It may even take...
Even I'm not that clutch on FIFA. I literally play FIFA, but I'm not even that clutch on football. Not gonna lie.
And there's an Englishman smiling on behalf of 60 million others. These finals are so often tight. Of 16 previous finals in the European Championship, only 9 have been decided in 90 minutes. So 7 have gone to extra time.
This game probably may go into extra time.
Been the tournament of late goals, hasn't it?
If Spain wins, I actually win my bet if Spain wins. But I won't be that mad if England wins too. I won't be that mad.
It's almost a little bit like the first half, isn't it, where it's gone back into that safe mode.
Ruiz into traffic and out of it with Olmo, but not Bellingham. And now Palmer. Palmer stopped by Zubimendi. Williams can advance. Nico Williams. Danny Olmo. Williams. Danny Olmo.
Oh, Yamal.
It's brilliant football. It just exploded into life, Spain. Lamine Yamal, he didn't get the direction on the strike he was after.
Ruiz. Carvajal. Yamal. Williams. Zubimendi. Paul, we're about to see another Spanish change. Lenormand. Carvajal. Ruiz. Williams. Oh, it's a terrific tackle from Walker.
He's played him well, hasn't he? And in the main, Luke Shaw on England's left has played Lamine Yamal well. Oh, this is brilliant into play, but he hits that straight at Jordan Pickford, who's trying to find that far corner. Doesn't get his angles right, and he knows it, the young man.
Well, throughout the competition, Spain have permed 2 from 3 centre halves, and that rotation continues to the very end here.
It's going in, I think it's going to have to go into extra time. It has to go into extra time. Spanish fans are quiet. They are quiet. Ooh. I can't hear you. I can't hear the Spanish fans. I can't hear you.
Laporte. Zubimendi. Nacho. Fresh. Olmo. Williams. Yamal. Carvajal. Fabian Ruiz. Carvajal. Yamal. Williams. Williams looking to go through again, had it stabbed off his toe by Declan Rice, and Spain have another corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's...
Another corner.
They've retreated again.
That is some scary chances.
Again, ball bouncing around the penalty area. Not kindly for Spain.
Yeah, Miles swung it in. Stones nodded it out. Saka's clearance, Ruiz played safe. Cucurella, Olmo. Over the top for Yamal.
Ooh.
Pickford clutched at it. And these now are clutch moments.
Okay, clutch.
Well, you know that any mistake could be absolutely terminal here.
Any mistake by both sides could cost the trophy. Any mistakes. Anything can happen. Awful.
Ruiz. Olmo. Oyarzabal. Cucurella!
God! Spain! Wins the Euros! Spain wins the Euros! Oh my goodness! England are out! England are out! England are England are out. England are out. Oh, no. This is my time. No. This is my time. Hold up. The end. Make sense of that. Where are we now? A night of despair. A night of hope lost and restored. A night of salvation. A night of despair and flatulation.
Very, very close. It's a brilliant finish.
A night of such raw emotions.
Well,
sing it, Peter.
He's going to require some,
and all of it all, and all carelessly. Sing it, Peter.
Of course.
Let's go.
It should be clear. It should be prompt.
We are where we started. We are where we started.
And so far as the Spanish are concerned,
so nearly a mini goal in the 100 minutes. Times that where England seemed broken.
And so far as the Spanish are concerned,
England, you guys are generational chokers.
And they're ready to shore it up with Marino now.
Generational chokers. I never see. I am surprised. I am shocked.
And England can only
I am fucking shocked. I'm actually shocked. Oh. I've been waiting my entire life. I waited my entire life. Oh my goodness. I've been waiting my entire life to see England getting knocked out.
Lovely pick out from Ben.
I am gonna win my bet. And oh my goodness, England.
For England, it's Tony time.
England.
Ivan Toney in place of Phil Foden.
England, come on, do your thing, England.
They need a man who gets a goal. Tony might be that man.
Do your thing, England.
He of the no-look penalty.
Do your thing, England.
Marino waiting for Spain. He will replace Yamal.
Do your thing, England. Do your thing, England. Oh my goodness, England.
And the seconds tick away.
My poor little England.
Itch to get on.
My poor buddy. Oh, poor England. Poor Peaky Bear, England. Oh.
And Palmer flings it in. And Rice arrives. Repelled not once but twice.
Oh, you didn't make your corner. Oh my goodness! You guys were fucking chokers. I've never seen this much chokery in my entire life. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Can't keep the ball down.
England,
and is that the moment?
My
which is going to see Spain
England.
crowned European champions.
All you needed was a header.
Poor Harry Kane.
Oh my!
So many goals.
Poor little England. Poor little England. Oh my goodness!
All he wants
England.
is
They're out of the Euros. England.
He has 4 minutes of stoppage time through which to hope and pray that his English colleagues can rescue that possibility here.
Let's see if England could rescue it, or is all hope
Pickford launches. Tony can't get under it.
It's all hope lost for England. England, my poor little.
And they were probing.
All hope lost.
Certainly had control of the football in
my poor little
opposition
England.
territory.
My little England of the Naranj berries, bro.
With
My poor little England. Oh man, my poor little England.
Who can be the winner of the
Y'all
trophy?
lost. Y'all lost so hard. 2-1 for England.
How you start, it's how you finish.
Not even for England, for Spain.
And didn't he finish well?
England. Generational chokers. I'll probably die never see.
Got Laporte. It came to Saka.
I'll probably.
By Nacho, who was caught.
I'm gonna just accept the
Take as
brutal
long as
fact.
you can on the
Probably
ground.
might be gone before England wins the trophy.
Try and run the clock down.
Because this is some generational choke.
He is caught.
This is some generational choke. Some I never seen a choking so bad in my entire life. In my entire years of football, I have never seen.
Is the weight going to go on?
This
For
brutal.
England, I don't think there's any doubt.
Poor
Spain
little
have been the better
England.
team here.
My
I don't
England.
think anybody can deny that.
Oh my goodness, England. Oh man, 3 more minutes.
Spain on the cusp here of, despite the absence of Pedri, who feels like every Spanish fan right now. Spain on the cusp of played 7-1-7. And if you do that, you are worthy champions. They almost dare not look. Tears in Morata's eyes. His dream on the point of fulfillment. Is there one last English rescue act? Laporte. It's come down for Palmer, who's rescued them once. And he draws a challenge from Williams. Guéhi can't afford to lose it there. He wins another free kick.
Well, simple. The ball has to go into a dangerous area here for England. There's no time for anything else.
England, if you actually score, I will be so shocked. I'll be so shocked. But it isn't
Every
gonna happen.
outfield player.
My poor little England. My poor little England. Oh man, my poor little England. My poor little England. My big back.
By Saka.
It's going on to the fucking other side. Oh my goodness, England is gonna lose. It's gonna lose another final. They're gonna lose another final. There's gonna lose. Harry Kane, this is your fault. I'm blaming you, Harry Kane. Harry Kane, this is your fault. I'm blaming you. Harry Kane. Oh, it's all
timed. It's
wait, no. Oh yeah, the goal. Oh yeah. England, well, Harry Kane, this is your fault. This is your fault, Harry Kane. And for Southgate, bro, you can't even return back to your country, bro. You cannot return back to your country. If you return back to your country, I'll be surprised. I will be surprised if you turn back to your country, bro. Everybody gotta live in exile, bro. Everybody, y'all gotta leave England now. Leave England now. 20 more seconds and Spain wins the Euros.
How bruised Gareth Southgate has been.
Yeah.
Seconds now. It is in the
Seconds.
Referee.
Seconds. And Spain wins the Euros! Spain wins the Euros! Oh my goodness, generational choke. Generation.
This zestful football nation has
Generation.
come to the party and
Let me see all them England tears. Let me see all them England tears. I do not care anymore. England. Oh, poor Harry Kane. Oh, Harry Kane. Oh my goodness. Poor Harry Kane. Poor Harry Kane. Poor Harry Kane. I fucking win my bet. Yes, sir. Let's go. Poor Harry Kane and Lamine Yamal becomes the youngest international winner of all time.
Which has decorated the
Poor Harry
tournament.
Kane. Poor Harry Kane. Poor Harry Kane. Poor Harry Kane. Poor England, bro. Spain 2, England 1.
First 4-time champions of Europe. And the length and breadth of that
58 years, I'm gonna say 58 years and counting. It's counting. We counting still. The clock is still counting. The clock is still counting. Clock's still counting. Clock's still counting.
And for England, vacant expressions.
Chat.
One day for England, beaten now in successive European Championship finals.
That's actually historical. That is historical. Losing two euros. That's actually historical. That is so.
Beat Croatia 3.
Your ass. England's ass. England's a special type of ass. England's a special type of ass. England is actually a special type of ass. That the world, I never, bro. England is a special type of ass. They're a special type of ass. They are a special type of ass.
Absolutely brilliant.
They are a special type of ass, bro. There's no way.
In the youth system. He has done remarkably well a year and a half into a complex, demanding role. Where on earth are we now?
A night of dismay, a night of hope lost and restored, a night of salvation.
England, what a creative way to lose a final, man.
A night of dismay and elation.
Without a major men's trophy, and still they have never conquered Europe at all.
No, zoom closer. We want to see the English fans crying.
A goal in the very first minute, so nearly a winning goal in the
finals lost.
At times, Arsenal seemed broken. At times, the Saints seemed utterly alive.
It's no mean feat.
They are both suspended amid disbelief and sheer raw drama. 3 each.
Broken because this is a game of contrasting emotions. And that's the delight and the joy of winning, and winning well.
And now as he begins his 18th year, Lamine Yamal can start his party.
So 1964, 2008, 2012, and 2024. Hey Brandon, what's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on this?
And for the third time in the 21st century.
This is crazy. I thought England was gonna win, to be honest.
Man, yeah, this is actually insane. Two consecutive losses in a year. That is. I can't even. There's in football. There's you either win or you either lose. You could be ass at football, but you cannot be England's ass. You cannot be that ass to lose two finals, consecutive finals. You could suck at football, but you cannot be English ass. You cannot be that bad as England, bro. You can be good, bad, ass, or England. Like, and you guys can't even talk shit. Like, y'all lost. They can't even talk shit. They lost. They lost. They can't even talk shit. Let me see what's trending on Twitter. Oh man. When his teammates ask him to get into the box, The Harry Kane curse continues. 0 trophies won, man. Oh, man. Harry Kane in every final. Oh, nah. 0 trophies. 0 trophies. Man.
You gonna get on what's it called? Backstretch Battles?
Yeah, sure. Chat, where I think this where the stream has to end. Thank you, and bro, England.